So church to me is a place where we can come together as a community and everyone can feel welcome, no matter what background you come from.
People from different backgrounds, different family upbringings can come together and praise the Lord.
Just as Jesus welcomed all different types of people, the Samaritan woman, tax collectors, all types of sinners.
The church is not a museum for good people, it's a hospital for the broken.
I think of a safe environment, somewhere I can go when I need support.
If you're ever going through anything tough in your life, you have nowhere else to turn. It's just a good place to go to let everything out.
I like to go because of the community and everybody cares about you.
And I can always go into the chapel and pray.
And it's also a reminder so that I can practice my faith with God and to keep Christ in my heart at all times.
Church is where I feel at home. It is like a second home to me.
It's a great place to come to for advice.
And a sense of family that I can go to if I ever need help or anything.
Simply put, church to me is my safety zone.
So what attracts me to the church is that it's a place that, our servants, I feel like I can go to them and just talk to them about anything, and they're always there to help me with the right advice.
The positive atmosphere we have at church is very encouraging.
Personally, Friday youth meetings attract me to church. I feel really safe with the more personal talks and lessons that we have. We have amazing youth servants and even the youth themselves.
Rather than just praying alone at home, we have an entire community of people that we can pray together with. And when so many people come together to say a certain amount of prayers all at once, it makes the prayer very powerful.
You have this sense of belonging, like you're supposed to be here, like you're supposed to be in this place and praising God's name.
And it's just the feeling. When you walk into the church, you smell the incense and you still feel that the praise is still going on in the church, even though the service is over. So you really feel the love in the atmosphere.
Coming into the church gives me a sense of peace and holiness. But not only that, the church family gives me a sense of belonging.
What I'm most excited for with the renovations is the fact that we'll be able to accommodate more people at our church, and the fact that maybe the renovations would attract more people to our events like the bazaar and all the little activities and the summer camp that we put on.
I'm really looking forward to accommodating more people in our church.
Praising God will be in a much bigger crowd, which I like because it will motivate me more.
What I'm most excited to see in the new church, newer bond room, new bathrooms with toilets, new kitchen, bigger one.
I'm most excited to have a gym in the church to keep us all active and just help us play together and bring us all closer. I'm mostly excited that our new church will bring in more families, and when I bring people to church, they'll actually be like, wow, like this is an awesome church.
Gym, ice rink, lounge.
Oh, okay. Yep, I think we got it. That should be enough. Thanks, John.
No. I got more. A youth meeting room, bigger one. Organized Tonya closet.
What I'm most excited for is real Sunday school rooms.
And the kids would actually be in an environment where there's chairs and like a desk and a place for the kids to learn. And
our rooms are a little bit too small with the growing population in our church. So I would like to see more room for Sunday school classes.
And how it is going to affect the future generations that are going to come.
Bigger food store, a heater, an indestructible ping pong table. Oh, I gotta go to one. Big clock, so when Midhead says 7:30, youth meeting will actually start at 7:30.
So resources that I think would be nice to have in the new church would be possibly a new piano and a new gym.
A stage so that we can perform our talents that we have.
Since there's so many talents in our church, I think a stage would be perfect in the gym. Since people like to sing and act, and there's
if we ever have choir performances or play performances, we don't have to go anywhere for it. We can just stay at our home in church and perform on the stage.
It'd be nice to have a lounge room where the students in high school or university could just hang out and just kind of work together.
I feel like having a gym would create more opportunities for the youth to be involved, whether it be playing in sports or organizing events for this gym.
Is a gym so that our soccer teams can practice in the winter without having to rent any other places.
Like soccer fields, because I think the kids would be really active on the soccer fields.
Having other groups like sports camps and art clubs and everything to bring us all together and help us come closer while using our gifts to praise God.
I also think it would be awesome if we had an English library and an Arabic library, if they were both bigger as well. And that way there'd be a bigger variety of books and CDs for people who just speak English or people who just speak Arabic.
I'd love to see a bigger cafeteria so that during all of our important holidays like Easter and Christmas, we could all eat as one big family.
A bigger crying room in our church, because the crying room we have now is pretty small, and if we had a bigger one, we could fit more people who need it, because right now it's always pretty crowded during Sunday mornings.
It's a community center where we can welcome new coming family members from different cities or even from different countries, and we can link them with different housing projects, and just for them to be more welcomed in our church. And also I'd like to see maybe even a daycare center where it is run by the church, so family members don't have to go to strangers to take care of their children when they can just come to the church.
A quiet room, one that is sort of only lit by candles. Just walk into that room and you meditate.